Mutlu günler değerli izleyenler. beIN Basketbol ekibinin bu haftaki konuğu Fenerbahçe Beko'nun oyuncusu Marko Gudurić. Aslında biz onun konuğu olduk bu sefer ama hemen başlayalım. Marko, I just said that like we are the guests this time. How are you? How do you feel?
Welcome.
How is it going?
It's good. It's good. All good. It's middle of season. We had a tough schedule in the past, like I think 3-4 weeks, and we're all tired a little bit. But I think now it's gonna get better. Our schedule is better. We're gonna play at home mostly, so it's good.
Okay, Marko, I want to start with your second Fenerbahçe experience. You came here during the pandemic era, and we know that you missed playing a lot. Also, when you come here, you had a huge and immediate impact to the team. How was it?
It was good. It was weird because of all pandemic situation and playing in front of no one, basically empty gym. It was strange, weird, but like you said, I missed playing. I was missing basketball, and I came with good energy. I was ready physically, and I was able to help the team, and we started winning games. At the end of that season, we made a playoffs, and we were really good. But then I don't know if people remember, but we had so many problems with COVID cases at the end of the season, and a lot of players were missing and coaches were missing. So unfortunately, we were not able to, let's say, give trouble to CSKA, but it is what it is. So yeah, that was the first season. It was fun experience.
Okay, Marko, when you came here in 2017, you were a young, talented player, but for the second time you were one of the leaders of the team. What were the differences? How does it feel?
Age, I think, experience. Those first 2 years meant a lot for me and for my career working with Željko. I learned so much, just basics of basketball and some details, and it really, helped me a lot and made me. It's a big part of who I am today as a basketball player. And then that 1 year in NBA, of course, helped me a lot, individually to step up my game, to get to another level. And then when I came, I was just. It was a good moment. It was a lot of things happened in the right moment for me, and with Nando and Jan, I think I was and Deshaun, one of the leaders that season. It felt good. So yeah, it's just experience, and playing many years EuroLeague and that level, you just get more comfortable, more experienced, and that's it.
About leadership, a few weeks ago in Athens, maybe we can say it wasn't an amazing game for the team or for you, but at a crucial moment, you stole the ball and go for the three-pointer. How did you feel?
It was good. It was, first of all, important win, and we were able to win in the overtime and win a difficult game over there. But yeah, I was lucky. It happened that it was me in that position. Like, we were just trying to press and try to steal the ball, and it happened that it was me on that side. And I knew there was a lot of time, but as soon as I stole the ball, I don't know why, but I decided to go for a three, and this is the shot that I like, of the right dribble, going backwards. And like I said, luckily it went in, and then we were able to score to win the game after overtime. Okay.
Last year, after you lost at the playoffs in EuroLeague, you won the Turkish league. But afterwards, you lost two important players, Jan and Nando. Fans thought that the team would be not so good, but it seems like you're doing so great so far. What can you say about this year's teams?
I mean, yeah, expectations were, I think, not too high, and then everybody was, everyone's expectations got higher after beginning of the season, and those, let's say, I think 7-1. I don't know what was our score, but 9-1 or 10.
9-1.
Yeah, 9-1. Which was also not realistic, I think, because it was, yeah, we had a lot of, home games, and some other teams were missing players, and, as we can see now, EuroLeague season is very even, it's very competitive, anyone can beat anyone, so, but yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting us to be that good at the beginning, because it's a new team, new coach, a lot of new guys, new players, some guys that never played EuroLeague before. So yeah, it's never easy to have this. As I said this many times, and if you look at the best teams in the past, I don't know, 5-10 years, it's always the team that is together for many years. Like you see FS, you see Real, you see Barcelona, you see, I don't know, Olympiacos now. Like those are the teams that have the same group of players, and they add just 2-3 maybe players every season, and that's the key. That's the key of to success, And it was the same situation with Fener when Željko was here. There was a continuation every season. That's why we had, I think, 5 Final Fours in a row. Yeah, I mean that's it. That's what I hope we will have here with this team, with this coaching staff, to try to build something in 2, 3, 4 years in a row from now.
Actually, I quoted one of your interviews. You said the biggest thing in EuroLeague is all about chemistry and staying together.
Exactly.
What about this year's roster? What can you say about on and off the court? What about the chemistry?
It's good. It's good, but of course we need time. We need time, especially on the court first, and then off the court. All of the guys are great guys, and we are getting along, really well. But yeah, like I said again, I will repeat myself. Just staying together, and it's just something natural, If you spend more time here with some guys, then you will get to know them better, and then it will be easier for you to play with him on the court. So it's just about time for us.
You just mentioned that it wasn't realistic to win 9 games out of 10, but afterwards you had 5 games losing streak. What has changed?
Which was also, I think, not realistic to lose 5 games in a row. I think we were better than that, and some games we definitely deserve to win, but it's basketball, it's life. It's ups and downs, and I mean, it's not easy for us. First of all, no one from us wants to lose, but it is what it is, and we just have to keep working, keep getting better. We had a lot of problems with injuries, with illness. A lot of players were out and then coming back, no really time for practice. And on top of that, it's a new team, and we don't have that chemistry yet, like on that high level. And that's what happened. And we played at that moment, we played against the teams who were in really good shape, compared to the beginning of the season when we played against, when we were in a good shape and some other teams were not. So in EuroLeague, it's also a lot about momentum and the situation of that team, and that's why every game in EuroLeague is important.
What do you think about team's situation now in the standings?
I think that this is realistic. This is something that I, expected during the summer when I saw our roster, and I was hoping for us to be around top 4. I mean 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Let's say position. Try to be as high as possible in that playoff standing.
In Fenerbahçe, you worked with Obradović, then Kokoškov, then Djordjević. Now it is. What can you say about him?
Yeah, fifth season, 4 coaches. I also said this many times. It's also it's not easy, you know, for players, for the club, for everyone. It's again, we are coming back to the same point. Like we need to have stability. We need to have continuation. You know, I don't even know the exact word, but like we have to stay together and work, and everyone needs to believe in this system. And
What's the difference in his system?
You mean between Coach Itudis and other coaches? Yeah. I mean, I would say I already said this. Coach's philosophy is very similar to Coach's Obradović philosophy. Obviously, everyone knows they worked together for so many years, and you can see that on the court. You know, whoever knows basketball, they see similarities. And for me, this is good because I used to work with Coach Željko, and now, it's easier for me to adjust, and I like the system obviously, and yeah, that's. I mean, Coach won also, I think 5 EuroLeagues with Željko as his assistant, and 2 more as a head coach. So it's obviously a system that is showing results.
Actually, the subject is the same, but the question is a little different now. When he came here, the coach was same, the core players are the same, but in 2 or 3 years there were lots of changes. I know it should be difficult for you, for Mili, the captain, to build or to protect the culture of the club. Exactly. How was it difficult?
Yeah, it's just me and Meli from that team, like 5
Maybe
years
Tarık.
ago. So, yeah, Tarık. Yeah, Tarık was there. So it's crazy to think about that now. Yeah, a lot of players changed through the years. But I mean, we are trying. We are giving our best, and I think they are aware. Like a lot of guys, and most of the guys, they know what Fenerbahçe means in Turkey and in European basketball, and the amount of fans we have and support. So they are aware. But of course, me and Melik, we are trying to, let's say, talk more about this, and we're trying to be vocal in the locker room, and to tell the guys, okay, this game is special, this is derby, or this, Bursa game will be very difficult because of the fans, or, like those kind of things we know, let's say, better because we were here, and we are trying to help the guys, of course.
In many interviews, you mentioned about your love of Istanbul. Yeah. I know you can understand Turkish a little. How is it going in Istanbul, and also who helps you to improve your Turkish?
Everyone in the club. I keep asking questions, the players, the coaches, the physiotherapists, whoever, whenever I hear some word, and then I ask, what does this mean? And I'm trying to pick up, but I cannot speak. I think for that I would have to take lessons, and which I hope it will happen, because I think I should speak Turkish. And yeah, what was
about your love of Istanbul?
Yeah, Istanbul. Like you said, I said this. I mentioned this already many times. It's second home for me, and my son was born here now, so it's even more special, and I love it. We love it here, and yeah, it's unfortunately we don't have a lot of time to free time to go and explore the city, but we are loving it.
You became father last year. As far as I remember, when your wife was in labor, you were away.
Yes.
What was the story? I think you just came here.
Yeah, it was. It was the game day against Zenit, and she had regular checkup, but then doctor said we should get things going. Like we should start getting ready for labor, and then I think Daphne called me after we just finished the walkthrough on a game day. It was like 12 o'clock, and she told me, Alexandra, my wife is in labor, and then we started looking for the flights back. I talked to coach, I talked to the guys. They all told me to go, and then I flew back. I came at like 6, 7. She was already in hospital, and
But did you manage to catch the birth?
yeah. She actually gave birth the next morning. So
Okay.
yeah, all night we were there in the hospital, and guys won the game. I remember Jan scored career high that game. This is the one thing that I really remember. We texted after the game, and yeah, because it was my son. I mean, my son was about to be born, and he also scored. So we talk about this often. Yeah.
How did it affect your playing style or your life to being a father? Or maybe how many video calls do you have in away games?
Yeah, a lot of video calls, a lot of video FaceTime. I love it. I enjoy it. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. Although sleep is not like it was before, but it is what it is. It's at the end of the day, like I said, the best feeling, the best thing possible. I'm enjoying it, and it means a lot, having them here, and yeah, I mean, I just can't wait for him to grow up and start coming to the games and start playing with him. So yeah, it's great.
Okay, I want to turn back to your career's NBA part. You went overseas, but you signed with Memphis. But the situation wasn't ideal for you. Could it be different with any other team?
Of course. Yeah, I said this many times. In NBA, it's all about opportunity. It's all about team. It's all about system and coach. What I mean, coach and the system. And yeah, I think I thought at the moment it was a good decision and good situation, but obviously it was not that good. But I still think I learned a lot. It was a good experience at the end of the day. I improved, and yeah, of course it could have been better, but like I said, it is what it is. That's life. You have to keep going, keep moving, whatever happens.
Talking about NBA, one of your teammates is from national team, Jokic, is dominating the league now. What can you say about him?
I mean, what to say? It's he's really unique. He's I don't know how to explain him. It's just all the things, all the things he does. It's just natural. It seems so effortless for him, so easy. And yeah, this summer we were together with national team. It's just unbelievable how talented he is, and the level he is on right now, and also his body, and he's I think I think he deserves the MVP award this year, 3rd year in a row. That would be unbelievable.
There's a Turkish player this year, Alperen Şengün, is also one of the rising stars now. Also, many people compares his play with Jokic. How far do you think he can go?
Yeah, I think he even said that Jokic is one of his, let's say, idols or players he look up to. And I think 2 days ago, my son woke up very early, so I woke up, and then on TV was Lakers and Rockets game, because it was late. So in Turkey it was like 6:30 or something. And I watched the game. I think he scored career high, 33 points. He played great game, and I like him. I like his game. He's improving every week, every day, every week, and he's talented. He just needs to work and stay focused, because he's very young. I think he needs to focus on basketball, and then everything else will come.
This year, both competitions, both Turkish League and EuroLeague, is very competitive. Do you have any time to watch the other teams or which league? I don't know. Which teams do you
I watch
like?
in general. I watch a lot of basketball. I like basketball. You know, this is my life, and I'm a big fan of basketball. I mostly watch Serbian teams like Zvezda and Partizan whenever I have time. And then sometimes if I can, mostly EuroLeague games I watch if it's El Clasico or, you know, I don't know, or Panathinaikos'a, Olympiacos, like those games. But in general, every time I'm free, I watch. And then of course Turkish League, I follow the situation, you know, on the standings. And it's like you said, it's very competitive, it's very close. And that's why it's fun, and I think the people loving it. Are loving it.
The last question. I don't want to create any speculation, but you have an expiring contract. At least, can you tell me what do you want to do, going back to NBA or try yourself in Europe for sure?
Yeah, it's first time in my career that I'm in this situation. You know, I've never had this situation before, being in a season which is my last. I mean, I'm on my expiring contract, but I mean, I don't know. It's NBA, of course. It's there. Like it's you know, something that of course I would like to experience maybe one more time and show that I can play there. And have some significant role, but I'm not gonna force anything. You know, it would have to be a really, you know, good situation for me to go again, especially because I love it here, I love it in Europe, and you know, my family is here. So we'll see what's gonna happen. It's still early, but I think Europe is most likely destination.
I think you also like to be here.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Like I said, I love Istanbul. My family is here. You know, I think we can build something, but you never know. We'll have to see what you know, people from the club and coach, what they want and what they have in their mind and what they plan for next season. But we'll see.
Marko, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure too. Bu haftaki konuğumuz Marko Gudurić'ti özel röportajda. Fenerbahçe Beko'nun yıldız ismi. Bizden bu haftalık bu kadar. Tekrar görüşünceye dek hoşça kalın.